so much for actually joining our MLK Day. Hey! And I am excited because usually on this day, I will be out doing something in the community with somebody, if not creating something to do. So because of COVID, obviously we can't. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Pam Ford, and I am the Executive Director of New Day Employment Network. We are the recipient of a grant from the state of Illinois, and because we were offered this grant, is basically to allow us to do programs centered around racial discrimination, racial healing. It's a healing grant from the state of Illinois. So we are really excited to be able to participate in this project today, and I'm excited for you all that you get a chance to participate. Now, full disclosure, I am no artiste by any stretch of the imagination. So, but what I am excited about is for you all to be able to draw something that represents your personal opinion of Dr. King. So I'm not giving you a specific picture to draw. Is whatever you want to use. I have Dr. King, anything that represents Dr. King. Does that make sense? Cool. Hello. I know everybody's on mute.
I never saw Dr.
Yes, exactly. You wouldn't have, but that's why we're here today to teach you about it through art. Now, throughout the actual recording, I will be giving you fun about Dr. King and things that you should know, and then things that you may not have known. So each of you all have your little paint box. I'm excited like a little kid in a candy store. You have your paint box, and everybody should have their canvas. So cool. All the adults is like, I think we're more excited, but all the adults are like, okay, we're ready to go. So what we're gonna do is I want you all to use everything in the box that you can. Put your best foot forward. It doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong way to do this. We just want everybody to have fun doing it. Okay? So pull out those canvases. Pull out the paint box. Okay, there you go. Open it up. And let's get ready to get started. And let's see, I'm going to mute. Let's see here. Yes. So everybody ready to go? Everybody ready? Okay. So I'm gonna put some good music on and we're gonna get ready to rumble up in here. Let's see. Can't wait to see what you all come up with. Let's see here.
Civil disobedience is the refusal to abide by an order of the government or the state or even the court that your conscience tells you is unjust. Civil disobedience is based on a commitment to conscience.
Continue painting. I'm just going to give you some fun facts about Dr. King. 10 things you may not know about Dr. King. His birth name was Michael, not Martin. He entered college at the age of 15. Dr. King received his doctorate in systematic theology. Dr. King's dream, I Have a Dream speech was not his first at the Lincoln Memorial. King was in prison nearly 30 times. He narrowly escaped assassination attempt a decade before his death. Those are 10 things you may not have known about him. And in 10 minutes, I'll give you 10 facts that you should know about him. Until then, we're going to get right on back to our music. Hey guys, these are 10 things that you should know about Dr. King. He was the youngest person at the time to receive a Nobel Peace Prize. From 1957 to 1968, Dr. King traveled over 6 million miles and spoke over 2,500 times. That's amazing. He was arrested 29 times and assaulted 4 times. A couple other things about him. Let's see here. King is the only non-president to have a national holiday in his name. He was awarded 20 honorary degrees and was named Man of the Year by Time magazine. And there are approximately 900 streets named after MLK in the United States. That is amazing. His mother was also murdered by a gunman. King's last public speech foreshadowed his death because on the night before his assassination, he traveled to Memphis to give a speech in support of the city's African-American sanitation workers. He told the crowd, like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place, but I'm not concerned about that now. I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land, and I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man because my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. Those are some things that you guys, let's see here. I'm going to ask everybody to unmute. When you get a moment. So, let's see. Hope.
Hello.
Hello. So, would you like to show? Let's see.
I'm making a tree.
Chocolate is on my table.
I'm making a tree, another tree.
Okay, let's see what you have. Can you show us? Okay. Let's see.
I got a tree.
Can you tell us what that is?
Go to the other part.
That's pretty cool. Can you tell us what that is? Queen, can you tell us what that is?
Sorry.
That's okay.
There you go. This is Quinn.
This is my picture.
Look at that, Martin Luther King. Okay.
And so this is his wife.
Okay. Wow.
Quinn did a family portrait
Oh my goodness.
of Martin Luther King and his family.
That's wonderful.
Okay.
Hope, did you draw something too? Let's see what you drew.
Yeah, I did the. Oh, let me put him on pause.
Okay.
I did the "I Have a Dream" speech at the Lincoln Memorial
Wow.
with the crowd of people, and then I did some just words that Martin Luther King, that just to be true, be courageous, because if it wasn't for people like him, we wouldn't have made progress.
Wonderful. Wow. Okay, Miss Tia, Cece. Let's see.
Hold on, Mom. Let me unmute.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, I have the green, Martin Luther King with the colors.
There you go.
And my grandbaby, her name is Razia.
Okay, Razia, let's see. Can you explain what yours is, Razia?
Mine is.
You gotta hold it so you can see it. Talk out loud.
Mine is Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh, she drew a picture of him. Wonderful. He would be so proud of you all of you. Okay, did your daughter draw something too?
Yeah,
I did the same thing.
Hey. Oh, wait. Can you explain what yours is there?
He's giving his speech and it's him in front of his podium.
All you all are drawing a different segment of him. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right, Amarian, let's see what you got. Okay, I can't hear you.
I kind of messed it up, but
there's no mess up. It's whatever you do.
the first one says until justice.
Can you show it to us? Turn it around so we can see it. Okay.
Yeah, the first one says until justice rolls down like water and righteousness like a mighty stream. And the second one just says, I have a dream.
Wonderful. So you put some of his sayings on yours. That's great. Okay, Alexis.
I drew Dr. Martin Luther King.
Wow. Okay. God, you all are such artistes. All of you all.
Yes, it's an inspiration.
Okay. Okay. Oh, there's my boss, Tiff. There she is. Okay, Andre, what did you do? Andre?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. I just feel like it was mouth of a water fountain, and so it was metaphorically thinking back to where we weren't able to share the same water fountains with our white counterparts, and it was
wow.
And I just had like different sayings coming out of the water fountain, like freedom and peace, courageous and fight and bravery and things of that sort.
Great, wonderful. Okay, Packers fan. Okay, so Kenson.
All right. So I'm still working on it.
Okay.
So I'll take a picture when it's all said and done.
Okay.
But just MLK and then black and white hand, emphasizing, blacks and whites coming together and figuring this thing out and being united as one. So that's kind of the concept I'm going with.
Great. All right, little one. Come on, let's see what you got.
I'm still working on mine too, but
that's okay. But what is it?
I'm drawing Martin Luther King and Black Lives Matter at the bottom.
Great, wonderful. Okay, let's see. Child, what's your name? Jordan. Let's see what you have.
Mine's is a office where.
Can we put it up so we can see it? Okay, and what is it?
It's an office, and it has a little person in the middle. I meant to put him on the side, but I didn't have enough space, so I had to put him in the middle, and he's just like chilling on the chair.
Wonderful. So
and doing work.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Tiffany.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So this is the first painting. This is by Riley.
Okay, hi, Riley.
Hi.
Wow.
And what is it, Riley?
You say I forgot.
Your handprints and the colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of the African flag,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wow.
And then let me get mine. So I just did, the I have a dream. And
Uh-huh.
I have the people down, holding hands. And then just some different words, equality, love, faith, true wisdom.
Yes. Yes.
And then, hold on, I have one more.
Okay.
This is my oldest. Can you see it?
Okay.
Awesome. She did the power fist, and then one of his quotes is surrounding it.
Can she read that quote so we can see what?
Can you read that quote?
Yeah, so it's kind of starts in the middle of what he was saying, but they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And then I splattered brown on it because that's his favorite color.
Wow. Unbelievable. 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 Okay, Gus.
Okay, let's see. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, I came from a different concept. I was thinking about, Dr. King's speech and about the mountains. And Dr. King was the forerunner for Barack Obama to become the first Black president. So given him that, I tried to do concept of both the mountains representing Dr. King and our first Black president. Barack Obama is in the middle, and with all the mountains around him, again, that's emphasizing Barack Obama actually standing on Dr. King's shoulders. Because of his work, we were able to see a Black president, now a Black female vice president coming off. They're all standing on Dr. King's mountain.
That's wonderful. Did I miss anybody? Get everyone? Okay, so I'll just show you mine. Like I said, it was like the older ones. I just did I have a dream. And I just put, no excuses, love, be the change, and I am the change. So this was actually mine. I think what was so ironic,
awesome,
to me was to see how the kids, just how in depth they went.
Yes.
Actual drawing. It's just unbelievable. It makes me feel good. And I know you all as parents and grandparents, it makes you all feel good. I know. So I just want to close. I just want to, with just the parents, do you have anything to say about what you think this project did for your kids? And then, we'll pretty much close out. Andrea, we'll start with you.
You said
just basically want to know what do you think?
Okay, like always, like I said, I think it was really good, being able to sit down and do this with the kids, get their creative side and their input on, such a iconic and legendary figure. So I'm just grateful to be able to be here with everybody sharing.
Thank you. Something's going on with the sound, but I got you. I got you. Okay, Kenson.
No problem.
No, I appreciate a project like this because it just took us back to when we were younger. In the school system, they don't emphasize Dr. Martin Luther King Day. It's more so just a day off out of school. So for me, leading up to this project with Kennedy, it was a lot of questions. So it opened up a lot of dialogue and made it a lot easier to start to discuss certain things, especially with the recent events that has taken place. So I'm excited. I hope we continue to do stuff like this because it's needed.
Thank you. Thank you so much. RCC.
Pam.
Wait 1 second. Yes.
I don't have any children here doing this project, but I was, watching all the hearing all the responses and seeing the people's pictures, and I'm thinking this is going to make a very positive impact on them the rest of their lives. It's going to set a precedence as to, I think, to help them as future changes come into the world, reference to our Black leaders, that they're going to, they're enjoying it now, but they're going to appreciate this day all in life.
Wonderful. And I concur. I totally concur. Okay, CC.
I asked my granddaughter if she knew anything about, or if she knew who Martin Luther King was before we, started this. And she gave me in-depth detail of who he was.
Wow.
Amazed me, because I had no idea she knew. So for me, like he said, it took me way back to when we were coming up. My older sister, every February, we had to do projects about King. There's 9 of us. Each one had to come up with our own thing to do. So by the time I got in high school, I had Martin Luther King down pat. Could nobody tell me nothing. So I was very impressed and glad we were able to do this, so she could get more knowledge of what it's about and what he stood for and the changes that are being brought forth for us as people.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, CC. Tiffany?
I just want to start off by saying thank you very much, Pam, for sending the invitation to
You're
this.
welcome.
This really did allow a lot of self-reflection in the midst of everything that's going on right now. Really preparing as she's getting ready to start school, starting her off in the right way so that she is aware, especially because of where we live at. It's not a lot of us, so that she'll be able to have a foundation, to get her started off well. And then with my 13-year-old who's getting ready to enter high school this year, just to keep her well-rounded. I mean, because they're exposed to so much. Not that we wasn't exposed to it, but they're exposed to so much on such a rising level than we've had to do before. So this was really, really good. I really appreciate it. Have fun doing it too. Even though the youngest one did 3 canvases, but we had fun.
Wonderful. And let me just say that I am just grateful. You know what? It's like usually on Dr. King's Day, I really try to find, I always try to find or do something. And typically if I can't find it, I create it. I'm always pulling a lot of my nieces and nephews and other kids' friends in. But so this was just sort of different. Really the last 9-10 months has been different for all of us doing different things. So I am grateful because we've had a chance to just take a pause, just breathe and really just reflect. I mean, kids are watching regular TV now more. You can't hide from them what's going on. So as parents, as relatives, you have to just sort of sit down and try to explain to the best of your ability to them what's happening. And to me, that's one of the best things because it gets their mind off of the cartoons, off of BET and all these other things, and start having to just sit down and watch the news because it's in your face 24/7. So I know that Dr. King would be proud. And you know what? Go out there today. Do something small for somebody. I don't care if it's picking up the phone, calling someone that you haven't talked to. I don't care if it's a relative in such a long time. Give them a call and say hi. Happy Dr. King's Day. Tell them something. Do something good for somebody. It's not the big things, it's the small things. You'd be surprised who's in the home and, they can't really get out to do anything, and picking up the phone would be a great way to just say hi to them. So this was just my way of being able to give back and for you all to be able to share this and to talk amongst yourselves. And the goal would be for you all to, continue the tradition. Every holiday, go out there. Black History Month is coming up. Go out there, do something else with your family. Start something, do something, be something. Be the change that you want to see. And that's pretty much where we're at, because there's a lot of racial tension going on right now. And the goal is to try to just, reset. That's this year's slogan, just reset.